What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Miami Marlins versus San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball matchup going down Friday, August 9th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. The Miami Marlins sending out Edward Cabrera, while the Padres will counter with Martin Perez. And, Perez made a pretty successful Padres debut, 6 innings of 1-run ball, gave up just 3 hits. That 1 run came via a solo home run. But 7 strikeouts to no walks at home against Colorado. So, take that for what it's worth. It was a solid performance for Perez. It was against a Colorado team that struggles away from Coors. Yeah, but again, I'm not going to fault him too heavily for that, so give him credit where it's due. Now he's got to go into Miami to take on a Marlins team that has been able to provide some value in spots here and there. We'll have to see how Thursday's finale goes against the Cincinnati Reds, if maybe the Marlins can salvage a split in for a third straight series. But the thing for me here is Edward Cabrera. He gets the start in this one. He's made it into the 5th inning in each of his last 4 starts out of the All-Star break. And he's looked fairly decent in the majority of those. He's given up 2 runs or less in 3 of the 4. However, I will say, though, I think this schedule has been slightly beneficial for Cabrera, facing, teams like, the Atlanta Braves, Tampa Bay Rays, and Baltimore Orioles. And realistically, Cabrera's numbers are nice, but at the same time, he's catching teams when they're struggling against right-handed pitching. I mean, the Baltimore Orioles have been struggling against righties out of the All-Star break. The Tampa Bay Rays had just shipped out a bunch of pieces at the trade deadline. The Atlanta Braves, it's a solid performance. I'm not taking anything away from what Cabrera did. I'm just saying take it with a grain of salt. Now you take on a Padres lineup. It's the hottest in baseball in the second half of the season. And like I said, I don't love what Perez has done up to this point for much of the season. Still has a 4.96 ERA. He's had back-to-back strong starts. Control continues to be an issue for Cabrera. And I think with the way that, the Padres are seeing the ball right now, putting runs up, being able to put wins together, I don't love Cabrera's chances in this matchup. I think Perez might be the slightly better starter. He's the better starter with the much better lineup behind him here. And when you look at, these two teams in terms of, what's sort of been the, common thread, between the two in the last few games, that I should say for much of the season, is that the Padres have been, like I said, lighting it up against right-handed pitching in their last 10 games, hitting .302. But season long, the Miami Marlins have just not been a team that you want to back against left-handed pitching. In terms of batting average against left-handed pitching, the Miami Marlins are third worst in baseball, hitting .227. The team OPS numbers are the worst in baseball. So are the isolated power numbers. And that's over a healthy sample size. The third most plate appearances against lefties this entire season. So I think this is another spot where Perez could have another strong outing. And as a result, the Padres could reap the benefits of it. I know the line seems a little bit lighter, only minus 150, just given the form of these two teams. But I think that's just kind of the part of that is just the pricing on Perez because of the season he's had. But at the same time, you're seeing a guy with an ERA near 5 as a minus 150 favorite on the road. So I'm going to go with the Padres in this one. Like I said, I just like the way they're playing right now, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.